Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of Chellington Valley with me, Brian Bro Royalty. Well, we're up here on field 113 doing a contract, and well, we got a trailer that was tiny, so I borrowed the Joskin off the farm, and I decided that we're going to use this silly little 105 horsepower tractor to pull it, which is lots of fun. We've also been given the worst harvester since someone decided not to use their hands, I guess. But it's getting the job done. And we have... how many contracts done now? Just see my little progression table here. We have 13 done. So when we get this one done, it'll be 14. Yep, we're going okay. There seems to be a lot of baling contracts coming up. I'd like to keep away from them if I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 23. So we have 23 baling contracts currently, and well, disaster, I guess. What's this harvesting one? Oh yeah, that's a big field. I was holding off on doing that, but you know what? I'm gonna do it next because why not? Now, I guess I don't know if you could manipulate these by maybe buying the field and just plowing it and selling it back. You know, I guess it'd be interesting to see if you could do that, or I could just do it. How big is field 13? Field 13 is quite big, actually. We'll see how it goes. We're going to get contracts done anyway. That's what we're going to do. What is this clown doing? What are you doing? Where is she going? Oh, hey, trying to run me over. What is going on? Anyway, let's just not look at her anymore. Let's go back down here to the farm because I currently have a worker here. We are harvesting potatoes. And yeah, it's a little bit of a mess because, you know, that's the way harvesting potatoes is. But I'm going to go around and tidy up all this. And we also have a field down here sown. So, let me just check and see what's going on with these. This is 50% fertilized. And we have a field at the top here which needs to be, well, it needs to be grass, needs to be cut on it. So I put the big bucket on this fella because I was using it to pull the big Joskin trailer around, and I was using the bucket as some sort of a stop I just wanted to stop it from rolling down the hill, which it was doing. I've added a few pigs. Just grabbed a few more of each, nothing major. Just nice to see a few more around, and we've been putting manure in here, so we're going to get money out of this. We haven't been getting much out of that. They do like the orchard, the pigs. Yep, they're happy in there. Well, and I'm happy to have them in there, so that's fine. Now, it's a little bit awkward there now. If I lift this up, maybe, out of the way. Yes. It won't need much in it. Little tractor. I guess I shouldn't really be using it for pulling all this heavy equipment around the place. But you know what? It's fine. Did a lot of spillage of water down here. Not sure what we're going to get for that. We might have to tidy that up a bit. Get that trigger come up again. Just to make sure we dump that there. You see the little wallow I made for the pigs? Quite happy inside in it, and you can also see them inside the orchard. They're happy in there. So, animals are happy, I guess. Helper D has a nearly... That could be our potatoes. This here is manure. See this? Manure. And that manure goes straight out. Straight into our orchard. Mind, little piggy. You almost got discombobulated. There, see, it says 21% full. That was 23% full. Some helper G is completing their task. Well, helper G, you are no loss because you're absolutely worthless. You have lights on and everything, you left lights on. The most gutless piece of rubbish ever. The rest of them Ash 330. I'm sure there probably is worse, but you know. Imagine if I had the big harvester doing these fields. I could do it. I could get the tool height control for higher header, and I can have this field done in 3 seconds. So that's what I'm going to do if we ever get some harvesting contracts back. It's all baling contracts. I don't know what to do about all that. I didn't realise there was going to be so many baling contracts, because when I originally started this map there was a lot of contracts that were cultivating and sowing and ploughing, so I guess there's just a market for grass or something. Now what I could do is, but I don't think this works, I could just buy a few fields off screen and plough them and then sell them back, because you could plough them there fairly fast, but I don't think that works. I think what that does is it drops the field out of the contracts altogether, because I think I tried that on Sandy Bay. I think what happened was the fields just got taken out of the loop altogether. So I don't know, maybe we're just going to be stuck doing baling contracts, which is fine. It's just, they take a bit of time. Now that I've thought of the sneaky way of getting the huge big harvester and doing the tool height control for higher, you know, I'm disappointed that I mightn't get to use it. We're making money, £233,565. It'll go down a small bit because I have workers hired, but it won't go down by much. Oh, you gutless piece of dirt. Yep, just dump that in the ground. They've just been giving me the worst equipment, so we also have a field that's ready to harvest. Field 77 is ready to go, and we are taking this. The last place I had highlighted was the Essington fruit farm, because oh, we're going here. It was where the potatoes were making the most more. So M53 or MS3, is that where we're going? Just gotta double check all this. Let's take it to M52. So we'll go back, double check all this. Do not. 51, M53, M51. Sorry, no. Just trying to... I can't really zoom in anymore. It says take it to M52. M53 keeps coming up. Well, don't worry about it. This tractor's going to take all day to get down there anyway. It's 105 horsepower. And, yep, it's stuck already. Down here, down to the gate. We have a bit of a travel to go. Not much. Okay, brakes. Right, and away we go. Now, it does have some sort of a sat-nav in it, which is probably worth more than the tractor. I've got a few lights, I guess. Yeah, it's not a bad little tractor, I guess. If you had 100 horsepower tractor, it's not going to be too bad. I know that this trailer I have, it's pretty big for this piece of equipment. So, I am being a little bit cheeky, but I said, why waste my own fuel, my own money, when I could be wasting this? We'll take on another contract after this. It's going to be all contracts, trying to get it done. I don't mind doing baling contracts, it's fine. It's just taking a little bit extra time. You're stuck doing grass all the time. So, what I might do off screen is, there's a couple of hay ones, and the hay ones are going to take a little bit longer than the silage ones. What I might do is, I might buy one or two of those fields, plough them, and sell them straight back. Just see that they ever come back into the circle of contracts. Now, I also want to buy a cultivator, and I was unsure about whether to buy a cultivator or a power harrow. I never had a power harrow before. I think we're going to go with a cultivator. I think there's a 9-meter cultivator there available in the shop, and the biggest power harrow is 4 meters, so it just makes sense to go with the bigger one. I've ploughed out the meadow. You can see the farm between field 77 and the first farm building. I've ploughed them out. So, I don't know. Am I supposed to turn here? No. So, I've ploughed that out. And I would like to start sowing something different. I'd also like to buy the bigger potato harvester. The big one. The big machine for harvesting potatoes. That would be pretty sweet, but it's going to take a lot of money, and there's not a whole pile of money in harvesting potatoes. 20,000 for a full trailer, that's about it. That guy's in there sweeping the whole time. He's driving that little sweeper. There's the silly little trailers to give us. It probably would have all fit in it, but yeah, I wasn't taking any chances. I just couldn't afford to. Uh-oh, a gentle hill. There we go. No, this is telling me that this is M53. You see, that's fine. If you're ever doing yourself a contract like this and you think you have the wrong place tagged, all you do is reverse in, hit the eject button, hit this back, and see this is harvest income. So this is the wrong place, because if it didn't come up harvest income, then it would come up, you have transported such and such amount. Just a little bit is all you want. And there you are, 4% transported. So this is the proper one here we wanted. So we're going to let that off in here. Contract finished. And we got ourselves 3,000. Now, I'm not automatically going to collect on that other contract, because we need to get our trailer back. We need to get it back up to the farm. This little Stara is going to do that job first. We can burn the Lone E tractor's fuel. I think it was on No Man's Land that I started on, and there was one contract available, but comes up as you know 0 for you 0% 0, but it'll loan you a tractor. So if you press accept contract, but you want to borrow the items, you have yourself a grand little tractor that you can work away with, pulling all the stuff around, and it's free. Like, it's free petrol, free diesel, and you know, no one's any the wiser. Say no more. You can also do that if you're starting out on a map and you don't have any money. Just accept the contract, and you can use the tractor for pulling anything around you want if you want to get things set up or whatever. And it's all free. You can dump it all back then. Just return it. It doesn't cost you anything. Just return it. There's a lot of buttons on that sat nav. Wonder if this thing gets Sky TV. Oh, my apologies. My phone is not on silent. No. That's that done. Let's get back to this Stara. Having to climb its way across this map. What's that sign say? I know I probably looked at it before. Chellington Manor. Yes. Do I want to go down this way? Sure, why not? It's a grand little garden shed out the back there. Little steel tech garden shed. How bad? Burned all timber ones. Those timber ones, they seem to attract the damp. I wonder if our potato harvester is finished. The harvesting potatoes is so slow, and I did little bits, that's why there's, but I've been switching back and forward. I was cutting grass and ploughing and things like that, but it's handy just to let the worker off, and our workers just tip along. Although I did at the start hire a worker, and I had to go up and said, helper J is blocked by something. I went up and drove straight through the fence. It was up on top of the fence. It took me around 5 minutes to get the tractor back down all of it. So, maybe breathalyze your workers before you let them take your tractor out. I don't know. Maybe have a stick with a big nail in it and just be like, listen, you'll either oh, I think I've gone the wrong way now. Did this before. I was too busy getting excited about my stick with a big nail in it that I was going to threaten the worker with. Just gotta mind where I'm going. So this map is going to be easy enough to make money on. Economy's on normal. We're making little bits of money. We're not working that hard for it, I guess. But the contracts are starting to, the old baling contracts are starting to stack up. So hopefully that'll get sorted out, and hopefully the money for grass will drastically go after we have this field here harvested. And let me see now, all the way around here. Come on now, little Stara. You're going back to the shop after this, so this is your one last hurrah. Unless we can hook up the mowers and the tethers. Yes, concentrate. Get it. Get out. Yo, worker. He ain't the worst. Pull down that side. Go around here. And boom. Fill me up. There's potatoes flying in. They almost look washed. Upper D is blocked, so that's my cue to get out of here. There you go. And dump it. And collect that. Perfect. So this person wants me to sow sunflowers. And I have to fill the tool with seeds. And yes, we could do. We could do that one. We could do this one, but field 80 is probably going to be huge. Let me see where 80 is. Oh no, it's not. It's right across the road from me. Oh well, that yes, please, come on. Borrow the items. Oh, pigs are making an awful mess down there. Are they buckets for collecting? Don't leave them there. Don't leave them apples there, lads. Them old pigs will eat them. I should couldn't be talking. I don't know. Is there a wheelbarrow full of apples over here? That's just... No, it's not, no. It's always a wheelbarrow of apples. Alright. Sorry no about that. We got ourselves a 6135 John Deere. Not too bad. So, we're never going to have a John Deere on this map unless we got a loaner one because of the slot count. So, look at this gadgetry. That's like an outboard engine at the back. What's in the outboard engine, lads? It's thinking go underwater. I know it can't. It can't go underwater, but. Okay, so we have a 6135 tractor. It's the M tractor, which means it's the medium one. So, oh, hey! There's that houseboat. It's a barge. Very popular here in Ireland, barges are. Go on all the canals. Our canals are defunct. They don't use them anymore. They go along the canals. People live in them. They get these old Dutch ones because they're made from steel and they're supposed to be really cool. And of course you can live mortgage free in them, but well, you're basically going to be freezing half the time, roasting the other half of the time. And yeah, well, I think it's a little bit less exciting than what it's made out to be. Let's put all the lights on and everything on this one because sure, why not? It's only rental. See what the inside of a John Deere looks like. Yeah, that's pretty much as I expected. It's got 50 hours on it. That's nothing. I could buy this. Make it my own. Let's see, does it have indicators? Oh, it's beeping. Beeping to say it's on. Look. Have an indicator. Another indicator. Okay. We know it's not that way, it's just further off. This is 6135 M. So this is about, I'm only guessing now. I'm going to say 105 horsepower. Why do I only think it's 105 horsepower? I don't know, it's just funny. These John Deeres are funny, they do their own thing. The sunflowers are supposed to sow, so. This won't cost as much. There you go. What else is there that's not? That's full now, anyway. Something else is saying it's not full. There you go. Saying something else isn't full, but sure, it doesn't make any difference. It's probably just something I'm missing, or something that you have to be fiddly with, so let's forget about it. They're turning down here. Nice to see sunflowers growing over here. I have a few sunflowers growing in my garden. My first year growing them. They're about 14 feet tall. Pretty cool. Okay. So by my calculations, if we go down this way, now let's see how much seed we use here. Ah yeah, very little. Okay, John Deere, gonna let you do your thing. Actually, I'm gonna save it there now, because I want to be able to turn a few things on and off willy-nilly. Now I'm gonna finish this potato harvest here. That's gonna be it for episode 6. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. And I'll see you again soon.